And on court number 2, mixed double for Malaysia, Kusumawardana. The opponent from Indonesia, Rambitan, TotalEnergies. Umpire on court 2, BWF service judge TOTAL. Welcome. Technical official.
And welcome back to Odense Sports Park for the Victor Denmark Open 2021. The first 3 matches completed, and what a lovely women's singles between PV Sindhu of India and Busanan Umbangrumpan, the world champion from 2019. PV Sindhu won the match in 3 games. And the next match coming up is a men's doubles between Kim Astrup and Rasmussen of Denmark against Kusumawardana and Jeremiah Rambitan of Indonesia, an up-and-coming pair, and they are going to play the winner. The winner is going to play Fikri and Maulana of Indonesia. So the European champions from 2018, Kim Astrup and Rasmussen, They are seeded 8 in this tournament, and it's the left-hander, Kim Astrup, leading the 2 players onto court. And their opponents from Indonesia. Pramayada and Pramudia Kusumawardana. I got it all wrong. I do apologize for that. And Jeremiah Rambitan coming on to court from Indonesia. And the young players from Indonesia won the Spain Masters in the Super 300 tournament earlier this year, and twice been runners-up at international challenges. And exactly in Spain, the pair from Indonesia beat their opponents of today, the 2 Danes. So it's a replay of the match in Spain earlier this year. And here we got Kim Astrup in the picture. So it was a bit of a surprise to see that in the doubles between the 2 Indonesian pairs, Gideon and Sukamuljo, they lost to their compatriots and did not make it to the next round, where they were supposed to play the winners of this match. Kim Astrup, 29 years of age, ranked 11 at the moment. They have been as high as number 5, spending 3 weeks as number 5, and the last time was the 1st of November 2018. On the race to HSBC finals, the World Tour finals, they are presently number 1. His partner, Rasmussen, is 32 years of age, born in Odda, just south of Aarhus, and of course, the same ranking applies to him. They won their first match against Lundgaard and Thury, also of Denmark, 21-7, 21-14 in 29 minutes. But this is a stern test for the Danes. The young pair from Indonesia, definitely up and coming. So Kusumawardana is 20 years of age, and they are presently number 43 on the world ranking and have enjoyed the last 4 weeks as number 43. His partner, Jeremiah Rambitan, is 22 years of age and is 75 centimeters tall. And of course, also here the same ranking applies to him. They are number 10 on the race to the HSBC World Tour finals, and had a very fine win yesterday against Janssen and Volker of Germany, where they won 21-15, 21-19. Our umpire for the match is Messaros of Switzerland, and the service judge is Upertz of Germany. So, Steen, what can we expect in this match? Typical Indonesian pair with lots of attacks.
Yes, that is what we can expect. Two pairs that I feel match up well. I saw a bit of the match in in Spain, and it was a close, hard-fought match. Lots of emphasis on the service situation back then. There's going to be even more here, given the playing conditions. I have a feeling that Rambitan is the stronger player on the Indonesian pair, in the Indonesian pair, and the one that is more dangerous. Whereas Kusumawardana is more like playmaker, so to speak, that should set his partner up.
Good start for the Danes, Astrup and Rasmussen. Short of the service line. Good attack from the two Danes in their favourite formation, with Rasmussen at the back and Astrup at the front. And a mistake from Kusumawardana in terms of his service return.
And I think it's quite important for the Danes to have a number of flick serves in their repertoire in order to prevent the Indonesians coming really fast on the low serves.
Service over. 2-6.
Good service.
Yeah, this time landed in. Last time it was too short of the service line. But what a good start for the Danes, considering there'd hardly been any play. In 2 minutes of play, they are 8-2 up. Very short rallies. And that is way long on the back line.
Service over. 3-9.
Surely there will be more fight for initiative at the net between these two pairs as the match progresses.
Line touch, wipe the court.
Shot like that, Kim is making it easy to second guess it and just block it, then we get the all-out attack.
Thank you.
But on the other hand, if he kills it,
9.
then I will praise him. I just feel that there's not a whole lot of angle to work with, and that's dangerous, in my opinion, against Indonesian opponents. We know that they're always super fast with their rackets, good in the flat game.
That's a wonderful Kusumawardana. Wonderful flat drive cross court in that defensive situation.
10-5.
That's good placement.
And they just said to each other, no easy ones.
Yeah, but I think that Kim Astrup is, despite the fact that the Danes are having a good start, I think he's looking a little bit shaky.
Yeah.
He's making mistakes. Anders Rasmussen is far more steady, keeping everything together for the Danes at the moment. And the two youngsters from Indonesia, I still think they haven't really checked in this match. I think we will see much better play from these two guys.
Så må det kan være, at vi får hjælp af dommeren så. Altså, jeg synes, vi har fået super meget ud af, at vi har været på dem der. Virkelig, virkelig godt. Klart det vigtigste.
Som om, at vi ikke vil løfte. Det er jo skide godt, det her.
Ja. Når Anders han hænger i sin run heads herude af. Ja. Prøv lige at bruge den her, Anders, du indslår på tværs af dem. Så må vi sælge det, Jørgen, for den kan du godt nå at overleve, hvis der er. Men jeg vil gerne have dig ind og reagere på.
Jeg bliver inde under. Jeg synes ellers, de slynger ret meget.
Ja. Men det samme. Ja, ikke helt på tværs af dem, men på ene siden af dem, så kommer de ikke forbi Kim. Okay. Og ligesom i mellembanen, den der, fordi Kim han kommer ind i den. Så tro på den forhånd, Kim.
So Astrup to serve 11-7 up after 6 minutes of play.
And I agree with you that I also feel that the Indonesians have not really been in the match. The positive thing for them is that they have 7, now 8 points. It was a little bit like Kusumawardana in the women's singles. We saw that they never really knew what hit them in the first part of this game here. I think they're going to
will
raise their level.
Yes, absolutely. I think so too.
You can already see pace has gone up in the flat game.
Yeah.
Challenges called A.
Rambitan looks really aggressive on these flat exchanges. He was the one that was pushing the last one, and it's inside the line. It's actually on the line, so the challenge is unsuccessful.
9-11. Play. Service over. 12-9.
Well played.
Yeah, well covered by Rasmussen.
Yeah.
Closing down the net very efficiently. This one here, making sure that shot is not getting below the tape. That's wide.
Service over. 10-13.
Good awareness by Kusumawardana that Rasmussen was coming forward, so pushing into the chest instead of blocking.
So, Steen, did you see them play in Spain, the two Indonesians?
I did see them play. I saw bits and pieces of their quarterfinal against Astrup and Rasmussen, but I called both the semi-final and the final.
Because there's no doubt exactly what you said, and I agree with you completely, that Rambitan seems to be really the key player in the partnership.
And he hasn't played that well so far.
And the Dane's extremely lucky that he's called for a service fault, because Astrup completely fooled by that flick serve.
And there was a service error previously where Astrup was standing totally in top of the tape, where I thought, wow, he's focusing a lot on that, so a flicker would be a good idea, and it was, but luckily for the Danes call.
Yeah, really need the line judge to get in position.
Good shot. As it's often the case with a more creative player in the doubles combination, it's also the more creative player who is committing more errors than the more consistent one. And so far the Danes have had a quite good strange hold on Rambitan.
That's wide.
Yeah, well left. And now they misused both their challenges.
They must be.
It must be to get this little break.
Yeah, they must believe that they do not need a challenge later on in this game. Of course, they will get 2 new challenges when they go to the second game.
And I thought they were on a reasonably good run.
Yeah.
The Danes maintained their lead from the mid-game interval. Good placement of the smash. Again, he's alert in the forehand side, Rasmussen. Who's normally not the preferred front court player. And from what I've heard, his wife is very much pregnant with their second child, and that she could go into labor any minute. So hopefully he can finish the match.
Yeah, we sincerely hope so. And wish them all the best. Rasmussen to serve 19-14 up.
Good play.
Yeah, they definitely challenge Kusumawardana at the net. And so far they have been very successful, the 2 Danes.
Apparently he had no idea where he was, Kim Astrup. He was already playing a shot that was going well wide, and then he put it even more left.
Yeah, it was quite surprising. It's 2 shots off the service line, which means that the Danes, the number 8 seed in the tournament, after 15 minutes of play, goes in to the interval with a lead or a win of 21-15 in the first game.
Flot, tak.
Ya, karena bola-bola mereka tuh kalau bola sampingnya kadang-kadang suka netting tuh, ya kan netting yang depan jagain nettingnya aja tuh gue dorong satu. Kedua kalau bola separuh gitu, jangan pengen kenceng dulu, satu turun dulu, ya kan bola panjang gitu, satu turun dulu, ya satu. Kedua kalau servis kalau kadang-kadang suka nyolong si siapa yang tingginya si Rasmussennya suka nyolong, hati-hati jangan terlalu langsung pengen maju. Ya, tapi ya, terus boleh kalau masih bisa nolobin dulu. Ya, kalau Indonesia nggak mati-mati ada step-step tuh, terus tengah semester dulu, klik dulu, top dulu. Ya, kan kalau bola separuh ya dikasih dulu aja. Tapi banyaknya cepat ke paling depan. Kalau lagi si Rasmussen panjang lagi bagus tuh aja ya. Mainnya dorong gitu. Jadi ya, tapi kan nanti kita dulu tuh, mainnya itu ke bodinya, pembukanya sama begitu. Jadi nanti nggak dorong tuh soalnya di laumen.
Jeg kommer simpelthen igennem lige, men det er bare for at sige, at Kusumawardana skal være ekstra klar.
Der en kan være.
Ja.
Det handler jo om at komme ind og være klar på det, de vil gøre. Vi skal jo ikke ind og stå og lave en hel masse om her, dreng. Det er jo rigtig, rigtig godt. Altså, det jeg godt kan lide, det er returen i at være konsekvente derinde. Og vi har ikke engang haft en masse variationer på nu, bare fordi vi er gået tidligt på den. Super, hold fast til det, og så må vi justere efterhånden.
Jeg tænker, vi er nødt til at køre videre med ingen løft. Altså, med mindre så hellere høje. Den der laver flad, den skal bare høj.
Ja, og du kan også have den skubbet ind. Altså, jeg har super over fra vores lige side, for lige fald. Altså, de kommer ikke ind. Det er ikke derovre endnu. Det skal godt komme.
Der skal lidt fart mod midten. De løber meget lige.
So we are ready for the second game. Astrup serving. Good attack from the two Indonesians.
Good service. Going from Rasmussen's right shoulder into the middle of his body, and I think actually it was a point won by the service rather than a miss from Rasmussen.
Yeah, it always looks so easy, but the thing is that if there is variation in the serving, it can actually create quite a lot of points.
Yeah. And the Danes just said we have to keep on going no lift, or if we lift very high. So they need to stay true to what they said to each other, because they've just lifted 2 rallies in a row. And then we basically needed Mathias Christiansen to translate the Bahasa coaching. Learned to speak Bahasa during COVID, did the Danish mixed doubles player.
Did he? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Call in on the back line.
I would be inclined to challenge if I were the Indonesians, but they probably feel it's a little bit too early.
Yeah.
Line judge, wipe the court.
But a good variation in the service from Kim Astrup. I feel the service situation is going to be all important here.
Yeah, and I think you're right. Your opening statement when you said that the flick serve is going to play a major role in this match, because the more flick serves is unsettling the situation.
Thank you, line judge.
In terms of the low serve, because it looks like all 4 of them are very, very quick out of the blocks when it comes to attacking that low serve.
He's not really hit it at all, Rambitan. I don't know if he's affected by the fact that Gideon and Sukamulio lost, and they can see that they are up against their compatriots if they win this match here.
Service over.
Must be a lot of competition in Indonesian men's doubles. They have at least 6-7 pairs that are competitive here at the Super 1000 level.
Unsighted.
So the umpire unsighted, and once again we will go upstairs.
Yeah, and it was
Instant review system.
It was his line, so he was the one not really paying attention. Or couldn't see for one of the players.
Yeah, Anders was very sure that that was too short.
5-all. Play.
So 5-all.
Service for court.
Yeah.
Too high. Service over.
I think he lifted his left arm while serving. Yeah, you can see it goes up and up and up, and that's what the service judge is keeping an eye on. I would take a break now if I were the Danes. Good block.
Service over. 8-6.
I think the Indonesians are doing right in attacking Astrup when they have the chance. Because I don't really think that his attack is as strong as Rasmussen. That is very, very short, but good defense by Rambitan.
Wide. I think that was an important rally for the morale for the Danes to keep their momentum and for especially Rambitan to. I have a feeling that he's struggling at the moment. We haven't always seen it, but here live in the arena we can see that he's talking to Kusumawardana, the Indonesian coach, sort of trying to figure out what are we going to do, how are we going to solve this. So he's not at all been the factor that he was when the two pairs met in Spain. And I'm pretty certain that's also part of the Danes' game plan to not involve him more than necessary.
Maybe they also have a little bit of expectations on their own shoulders now, Rambitan and Kusumawardana, by the fact that they won last time and they're having this opportunity to actually go to the quarterfinals of a Super 1000 tournament, which of course will be huge for these two guys.
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case. And also, we can see when we're watching the Indonesian men's doubles, Setsuan lost yesterday, and Hasan looked like Hasan, but Setsuan looked injured and limited it in his movement. Gideon Sukumuli lost today, so there's openings in the near future in Indonesian men's doubles, and I'm certain that even though it's been said from the management that Gideon and Sukumuli, they're playing together and so on, I would be very surprised to see them play after the 1st of January.
Yeah.
Kevin. Just play on. Don't delay the game. Nine, 10. Service over.
And that means that Kusumawardana and Rambitan goes into the mid-game interval with a lead of 11-9. And the match so far lasted 25 minutes.
Det gør ikke noget, den kommer lidt længere ind. Tag den første der. Bare det, du lige får skåret lidt. For de kommer lidt sådan her, så de får muligheden for at prikke på os. Men vi skal blive med at udfordre det der. For det der er, den høje af dem derovre. Det er, at når han bare får den her ned, så kan han stå og spille simpel badminton. Men det der med, når vi har spillet en kontra, jeg ved godt, han dommer ned foran, men kan vi lige komme op og give ham en, og han så skal stå og tænke sig om i mellembanen. Jeg ved godt, det er indorspiller, han er dygtig osv., men han sidder fast i nogle ret lette mønstre. Det er der, vi får noget ud af at stå langt frem. Så vi skal langt frem.
Der skal spille siden fra midt på banen og så fremad. I stedet for at gå efter baglinjen.
Lige forhold til den træer der. Jeg mener faktisk, at ham på højre, han kan også få sat lidt på tværs, og så nemlig begynde at fiske. Ham den højre? Ja, den højre. Hvis du føler dig godt tilpas på tæet, så kan du gøre det også.
Rambitan to serve, 11-9. Somehow I just sense a change of momentum here.
The Danes, they've got to be very careful blocking too much. I mean, in a position where they are mid-court or below mid-court and a little above tape, they've been blocking a lot, trying to play it into the net, and I feel the Indonesians are alert to that, so they're coming forward.
Yeah, you look at that. Look how Kusumawardana closed down the net. He was standing there waiting for the shot from Astrup.
Yeah.
Unless it hit the top of the tape and rolling over, that shot had no chance. So they're definitely very alert to the front of the court.
Well, he might have been the better player in Spain, Rambitan, but he isn't as of now. There's a lot of points in him.
Service over. Too high. Service over. 14-10.
Yeah, left arm going up again. So if it's on the line, when he's standing there with the shuttle ready to serve on Rasmussen, then it's easy to see for the umpire when he starts moving that left arm that, then it must be a fault.
Yeah.
That's a good return.
And in my personal opinion, that's the way I like to see Astrup play. Be much, much more decisive at the front of the court. Yeah. Instead of playing all these block shots, he's playing most of the time.
I agree.
16-11.
But it seems to be quite an erratic match.
I think it's so much about getting your own game plan to be the dominant one that they simply play on the line or on the edge all the time, and that is not necessarily a fantastic, beautiful match. That was the one again where they play into the net and end up in the defense. So you got to push once in a while, even though I think the Danes feel that they are below in the flat game. They are weaker than the Indonesians. They've got to push sometimes from a good position, not from below the tape, but when they're above the tape, they cannot always block it because it's too easy to read.
Good defensive work from the two Indonesians. Awesome defense. Look at the celebration.
12.
Perfectly understandable. And just 3 points away from securing a third and final game. Kusumawardana serving. Good wide serve. I like that a lot.
That shot, I don't think it deserved to get that lucky. It's a totally wild shot. For Anders Rasmussen, for Sudirman, it's just a normal shot.
Yeah, well, that's the difference in players, isn't it?
I think he's been playing quite well on the front court, Rasmussen. We saw it also when he played in the Sudirman Cup together with Fredrik Søgaard, that he stepped up his game there.
Yeah, front of the court. Yeah. Normally he's the background player.
This is one of the situations where if the Indonesians are not alert, then Kim Astrup, he could score a streak of points because he's serving really, really well.
Yeah, on his serve.
So if he uses the tumble serve a couple of times and gets a lift on another. That was one.
Let's, Jeremiah, you need to be ready to receive.
Two.
Yeah, and this all-around service situation, and the Indonesians really have to watch out now. Got to stay solid in their return of serve. Perhaps a block, a complete block to the net.
Be ready. Let's Kim.
So he used the tumble serve there. I think the next one is going to go to the sideline.
No,
same.
Another tumble. Yeah.
But they're getting the advantage.
And that's long on the back line, and that means it's just 1 point in it now. The Indonesians asking to towel down, refused by the umpire, now talking to the coach. A little bit of desperation.
Yeah, now they challenge, of course, to break the rhythm.
Challenge is called out.
And that's a very good run of points for the two Danes. Back level, 18 all. And it's all due to the good serving of Astrup.
Kim, Pramudia, come here. Come here. Come close. You know it's there. All right, wait, and you get ready.
And long on the back line once again.
Yeah, is it the third time or so
I
they've
think
played
it's
long
the
on the
third
back
time.
line?
Yes.
So 7 straight points on Astrup's service.
20, match point, 80.
Means a lot to The two Danes. It's not been that easy for them to take over since the two, at that time, strongest pairs, Bo and Mogensen and Colin and Conrad, split up.
Match won by Kim Astrup and Rasmussen, 21-15, 21-18.
And here we got the match point. And it just shows that it means a lot to the Danes. It's been tough times also in terms of not many tournaments over this COVID situation, which means, of course, in terms of sponsorship, prize money, everything, it's not been an easy time for the two Danes. So I can understand the celebration. And here we got the confirmation in 34 minutes, 21-15, 21-18 in favour of Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen, the number 8 seed. The next match coming up is a women's singles, Aya Ohori of Japan against Pornpawi Chochewong of Thailand. And we are back here at the Denmark Open 2021, and the next match coming up is a women's singles, Aya Ohori of Japan against